So if you only latte art, everyone in the is a latte art Kabimenya, right? So the skill set that you have, understanding the processing, and then being able to brew coffee and bring the best out of it, then that sets you different. So that's what we want to do. We want to build coffee professionals, not latte art masters, not just baristas. Beyond that, what else can you do? And with the skill set of teaching, you're able to teach others, right? Like I used to ask recently, when I went to Egypt, obviously everybody shows horses and crocodiles and whatever. I'm like, okay, tell me why espresso has cream. Is it not a simple question? If I ask you, would you can you imagine? And you call yourself a barista. So why does espresso have the and you're drinking it because of the pressure from the machine, pressure that used to come, and the temperature of the water that is at 90 degrees. So if you brew coffee with a different does it have crema? There's no pressure applied. The temperature of the water hasn't made that pressure to make that crema, and also the grind size. So that's the skill set I'm telling you. You're not able to answer because you don't know those technicalities. But if I ask you to make a cappuccino latte for me, you make the best because it's practical. So, owning our craft means understanding coffee deeper and better than an average person. And then a barista expert. If I know those technicalities, if I introduce myself, I'll be like, hi, my name is Smayah, I'm a barista, I'm an expert barista. Because I understand things more than an average person. So you'll become like everybody else can learn how to make a latte art. Train them how to make latte art. They were in the back. Myself, I didn't know how to make a latte art, and within 6 months when I joined this industry, I won a championship in Rwanda. That was in 2015, and I won over like people with 17 years of experience. So when you when you choose coffee to be your path or profession, you have to invest your time. Keep job, practice, hands-on. So and that's how I come different when I'm training. When I'm training, I don't want you to know or to do things how I do. I want you to understand versus I am I. That's how you train. Thank you. Can we get another time? I'll let you pour because I'm hungry right now.
Kena aja.
That's what you want to do.
basically on farm, specialty coffee, more than barista. So,
Yeah.
and I was in your description of your Instagram. I see you are like a true trader.
I've done a lot of things.
So,
I don't even remember anymore.
for me in my career, I wish to be like you.
I'll tell you why. And I like that. I've never been. You see, now the Rwanda Kujahan was on the barista MZ 2018 when I was and I still find you behind the bar. I'm against that. So growth, I believe, especially you want to for example. Yeah, like when I started as a barista, like I had a good leader. Obviously, it was a lot of work, a lot of sacrifice. I want to become this strong. What's next? And I tell him, this is what I want. And then they allow me to practice. So, you buy stagnant, you don't evolve. In fact, they were new mountain. And I'll tell you from personal experiences, I got a key grading. Obviously, I was taking that course now, National Couples from Rwanda, but my them were like 15 years, 18 years. And they're all just looking at me like this young girl, like this kid, you know? They undermine your level of understanding. And then the first few exams that we did, they're like, oh, she's actually good, you know? They've only been there involvement. Yeah. So I'm always the person, like last year I said, okay, I'm going to consult coffee shop, I'm training people, I'm checking the coffee, I'm doing whatever. I'm in Egypt for 2 years, I'm promoting Rwanda coffee, I'm training people, I'm setting up businesses. Right now, I'm back in Rwanda, what am I doing? I'm going into coffee trading, I'm doing this, I'm learning new things. Because people see, I've been a roaster for 3 years, I've been a buyer, I'm still a buyer right now. I've been a trainer my entire life. I make coffee at home, I'm a home brewer, I've done everything. I work closely with farmers, so they have a lot to teach me, but at the same time, because I do travel, like science, coffee, they still need to know some information. So when I come back, do my initial elevator coffee, I give them yes. I go with farmers, I teach them how to do coffee. So when the farmer your coffee has potato different, they don't know what it is. In fact, they don't drink coffee. Most time, I think so it starts from the grassroots. So from privilege, when you're married to your then you get what you have to come back home, tell our people. But then by telling them, teach them how to drink their own coffee. That's why I see my videos in the farm, I coffee with them, karanga, because that's what's available for them. You have to go see what they have, what's available for them. Now go if all they have is the cup, let's try my make coffee. Have them drink it. So I've always been a person that is curious to learn new things. I went to school to study law. It has nothing to do with coffee. Yeah, it was a long journey. But right now, thinking of getting into like social innovation. But everything that I do revolves around coffee. Social innovation and coffee. I like to create products. Where I like to create signature drinks. I love to create coffee, blending it with something. That's something I do. I like to teach. So every single time, if I like to teach people, I volunteer all the time. I was in Chicago volunteering. I had to pay every day. just to know exactly. Just to connect with the industry. So Lila, when I cook, you come here, you learn how to roast, but the only thing I need from you is who will allow you to come and see how we do the roasting. But you're learning, so you're investing in the knowledge, and then long term, you're gonna earn money. See, I knew when I was a barista, though, it was a trend to go to Dubai. A trend. Why didn't I go? I got very nice jobs. That used to like 10 times of the money I was earning. But I was like, if I go to Dubai and a barista will buy me, if I stay here, I'm investing in learning and I've become a coffee expert in 5 years. And whoever I'm going to consult, as this today, I'm a friend that you will see. That's how I see it. I know it takes a very, I don't know, it takes a certain sort of discipline to be patient with yourself.
Everyone can do that.
No. Yeah, I have people that coach me how to become a barista, but they're still baristas now. So if you and I have people that taught me how to roast coffee, and they're still just roasters, and I'm out here becoming a whole coffee person. So if you choose, you choose what you want your destiny to be. I think my advice to you would be don't ever limit yourself from growing and always stay curious. And this thing that both baristas and roasters tend to have, you know just a little bit about coffee and you think you know it all. Like you want to flex. No, you don't. You know nothing. If only you knew how much you don't know about coffee, wow, like that's like even myself when like he texts me he's like, oh, you're in the cleanup coffee. I said, no, I'm the cleanup. Like I'm still a baby. I'm learning, and the cleanup coffee would be the farmer.
Just think if she's a baby in coffee. And us, we are not yet born.
I'm telling you. For how long are you? 9 years.
I'm telling
you, 9 years, and there's more to go. I'll celebrating a 10 years. So next year in November.
How were you able to connect coffee and law?
So what really inspired my law degree was I work a lot with farmers, which means there is a lot of injustice, inequalities. So they can't even read their contracts. Umuguzi cyangwa umuntu uri hagati y'umuhinzi n'umuguzi ara creating contracts uburyo bufavoringa mostly but not necessarily producer. I was like, no, I wanted to advocate to them. And for me, and also Kukura Muri career and becoming a leader in a lot of things, I wanted to mix that legal system from the coffee expertise to see what would be the best way to advocate for farmers. And it's just law is applied in any sector. Everything. But mostly was the contractual obligation.